So to continue the discussion on appendages, so let's draw a certain sweat here. So this is a sweaty palm here. The reason why it's sweaty is because this guy has a lot of sweat glands or anywhere else in his body. So in previous videos, glands are located in reticular dermis and they have ducts that extend to the external environment that help coat skin if there's secretion. Now we have three types of your glands. We have three types of your glands. We have your holocrine, we have your apocrine, and merocrine. Let's compare them, and the way we name them are related because they release their secretions. How they release their secretions. So let's start with your holocrine. Your holocrine releases its secretion by what? By whole cell. Whole cell breakdown to release sebum. To release your sebum. So another name for this is sebaceous gland because it releases your sebum. Whole cell breaks down. Whole cell breaks down. Whole cell breaks down. Your apocrine releases from the apex cell. The apex cell breaks off to release a mixture of proteins, lipids, and some sort of your steroids. Remember, holocrine, keyword whole cell breaks down. Apocrine, apex. It releases your proteins, your lipids, and steroids. And finally, your merocrine. Your merocrine. Release watery sweat. Release watery sweat. This is the most important, I guess. Release watery sweat by exocytosis. By exocytosis. You're familiar with your exocytosis? That is the bathing of cell membrane with contents from inside the cell. That is sweat. That is sweat. Now let's add more ingredient with this. They can be found. Where can we found your holocrine? They can be found on face, your chest, your back. Face, your chest, or your back. It can be found to the oily substances because it produces your sebum. Produces your sebum. So that is your FCB. HBCF. That's your code. Holocrine, back, chest, and face. Your apocrine concentrated on the armpits, your groin, around the nipples. So the main thing is they release their content into the hair follicles. Concentrated on the armpits, your groin, your around the nipple. Main thing here is they release their content into the hair follicle. Now your merocrine. This is the bread and butter. This is your sweat gland that can be found anywhere. They're concentrated. That can be found anywhere. They're concentrated on your palms and your soles. Concentrated on your palms and your soles. Now, what are the functions of these glands? What are the functions of these three glands? Your holocrine, your apocrine, and your merocrine. Your holocrine, it actually lubricate the skin, and in doing so, since they lubricate the skin, they slows bacterial growth by restricting movement of your bacteria. Your apocrine, guys, they don't even begin after puberty. Apocrine releases your territorial signs in animals. This is actually involves in what we call as your emotional sweating. Involved in emotional sweating. What do you mean by emotional sweating, sir? Meaning it is an ongoing research is the most active during great anxiety, fear, stress, and even anxiety. They are active, they are released during anxiety if you're anxious, you're scared, you're stressed, and even pain. Most important gland helps us to cool down with our sweat through evaporation is your merocrine. Helps eliminate waste products as well. So the extra nitrogenous waste products we might have or electrolyte or water, actually your merocrine we don't need the release through your merocrine. It also contains your lysosomes. Your lysosomes. It also contains your antibodies. Also contains your antibodies, your immunoglobulin protein that tag things for elimination. Tags things for elimination.